Joining us now with some prescriptions for investment are Beverly Goodman, Senior Editor at Smart Money Magazine. We also have Tim Hansen. He is Senior Analyst at The Motley Fool, which is an online investment advice agency, and Jennifer Openshaw, President of WeSeed.com, which also teaches you the stock market online. Good morning to all three of you. You brought your prescription pads. Very nice. The first question I'd like to pose to you is, how do we know our money is safe?
If it's in a bank, it is FDIC protected up to $100,000 per person per bank. And you can double that if you have a joint account or if you're willing to put your money in a revocable trust with someone else named. So there are ways to expand that protection.
And actually, you can actually have as much as 1.1 million or more in one bank. So just know the FDIC rules. This is for money. Then we have, what if you have brokerage accounts?
If you've got stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and a brokerage account, whether it's online like Fidelity or a big investment bank like Merrill Lynch, your money's protected through the SIPC, the Securities Investors Protection Corporation. That's about $500,000 in securities, so stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and plus another $100,000 in cash.
I did not know that one. That's a good one. What about your 401k and your IRA? Can they take those? Can anyone take those?
Nobody can take that away from you. Your company can go bankrupt, it can merge. Your 401k is 100% yours and completely protected.
All right, Beverly, I pose the same question to you, Tim. What do you suggest?
Well, the key to making sure your money is safe is to know what kind of money it is. And if it's short-term money you need to spend within 3 years, you want to make sure that's in a savings account that's FDIC insured. But if it's longer term money, with the stock market going down recently, it's a great time to be a buyer of stocks, and over time that money will be safe too.
So for the medium term, you suggest?
Something like Treasury inflation protected securities, which are called TIPS, and you can get those through your broker. You can ask your bank about them, and that'll make sure your money is protected against inflation.
And long term stocks?
Stocks, great time to be a buyer. Yeah, they're cheap now.
All right, Tim, thank you so much. Now, what is this?
Well, money market funds, you know, a lot of people have been running scared, thinking of putting their money under the mattress. What people should know is that money market funds are now protected, which was just announced, and you needed to have your money in your account on Friday. Money market funds are those mutual funds that are highly regulated so that the dollar you put in is the dollar you get out. So those do now have protections, and if you want even added protection, Maggie, then look at government money market funds. Those would be funds that invest in treasuries, for example, that are backed by the full faith and credit of the government.
So this is different from a money market account, which is protected by the FDIC at the bank. You're talking about now mutual funds are protected as well.
You bet.
Which is very important. All right, thank you. Quickly, we're going to run through one more question. Where do I invest?
It depends on your time horizon. If you're going to need that money in less than 5 years, you want to keep it safe in short-term bonds or cash.
Okay.
5 to 10 years, you should have a good mix, whether it's half and half or some percentage of stocks and bonds. Longer term, 10 years or more, ignore the news. Turn off your computer, change the channel. You're going to be fine.
Like Tim suggested. And quickly, what do you suggest?
Well, I think there are three great opportunities today. First is energy. You know, oil prices have been really volatile, and the stocks sell off as the oil prices move. And so there are a lot of opportunities in energy just because demand is so great. China is another thing Americans should be looking at. The economy's got huge potential, and their stock market's actually done worse than ours this year. And then brand names. It's a great time to buy great companies that never look cheap, but today they actually look cheap. Things like Coca-Cola, Nike, Luxottica, which makes Oakley sunglasses, Chanel sunglasses, that sort of thing.
All right, Jennifer, I'm sorry, but we're out of time. We're going to try to bring you all back. These are great, great, great tips. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.